policing in Minneapolis. Obviously there was a partnership between federal law enforcement and local law enforcement. We saw that in action yesterday. But there had also been reports that only hours before the shooting at Annunciation took place, there were other shootings within the city of Minneapolis.
Yes.
Is there a shortage of officers, local officers, right now that you're facing? Are you stretched thin when you're dealing with crime in Minneapolis? And could there be some additional assistance welcomed, even at a federal level?
There's absolutely no question that the Minneapolis Police Department is the lowest staffed of, I would argue, of any major city police department in this country. That's just a fact. We do have hope on the horizon. We do have dozens and dozens of young people that are in various stages of their training, earning college degrees and on their way to the academy that are in programs to become police officers. However, it's going to take time. We've lost, this is a 900-person police department, typically prior to 2020, and we've lost well over 500 officers since then. So we have been in the process of rebuilding. I'm incredibly proud.
Why did you lose 500? I apologize to interrupt. That's a big number. I can't ignore that. 900-person police department, you lost it around 500. Is that correct? And what do you?
500 have separated from the department after the destruction of the city in 2020.
Was it the defund the police movement that really hurt that?
Absolutely. Many officers left due to the trauma of everything that they had experienced, that members of their family had experienced, the stress of continuing to work in the environment. But the reality is we have some incredibly resilient men and women who have been through the same things and worse, who have decided to tough it out and stay here and help try and rebuild this department. And quite frankly, we didn't just start working with federal law enforcement yesterday. The only reason we have made progress over the last few years is because of the partnerships we have had, very aggressively prosecuting violent crime with all of the federal law enforcement and state partners that we have. Because quite frankly, we cannot get through a regular day dealing with all of the challenges that we have without all of our law enforcement and community partners.
Wow, incredible. I hope you do rebuild that quickly. Praying for you, yourself, and your officers, by the way, that they remain safe when they answer the call. Chief, can we expect any additional press conference here from the local level when it comes to the shooting?
Well, we would like to, with all of law enforcement, our law enforcement partners, provide an additional update, hopefully today, if that's possible, once we are able to process all of us more of the evidence and have more information to bring. But that being said, we also do want to say there has been an unbelievable outpouring of love and support from all across our great country. And I just want to say thank you for that. I know how much that means to not only all of law enforcement here, but all of our members of the community that have been affected. So we appreciate that.
So those prayers are welcome there in Minneapolis. We do appreciate it.
Absolutely. And they've been absolutely overwhelming, the love and support.
All right, that's Police Chief Brian O'Hara leading the charge there in Minneapolis on the heels of that devastation at Annunciation Church. Again, 2 killed, multiple injured. They're still watching for those that are in critical condition. We'll await an update there. Chief, keep up the great work. We do appreciate your time here on National Report. Thanks for joining Newsmax.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.